Caitlin, I know that you're only a second-year player and still really young, but I was just curious about, do you think it's important for you individually to voice your thoughts publicly on what you think are priorities and your thoughts on like the next CBA?
I think absolutely, and I think Fee would tell you a lot of the people in that room, probably half of them were, or maybe not half, but a good amount of them were either my age or, we even had rookies in the room too. So I think we all have a good understanding of like, this is very important for our future, the future of the league, for the futures of our careers. But, obviously there's a good amount of older players too that have been in this league a really long time and are excited about the future of where it's going to continue to go. And, they've been fighting for change at the same time. So I think in the room there was a great balance of these young stars, but also these vets that have been advocating for the certain things that we're advocating for quite some time. So I think that was one of the most powerful parts of it, honestly.
Hey y'all, question for Napheesa. So obviously this is a forward-driven league and it's been that for pretty much the duration of it. I'm curious for you, do you feel like the way the league is trending, is it more so going to be leaning towards the versatility of offense for forwards or defense for forwards?
Ooh, I would say offense, just because I do think defense wins games, but people are learning to score in so many new ways.
Good offense beats good.
Good offense.
Great offense beats good defense.
I was gonna make that.
But
point.
I appreciate
that. I know, best point.
Defensive player of the year would say that.
Yeah.
She has to say that.
But that's what I was gonna say. That's why offense, I think, is because it always is on a play. Offense will always beat defense. Like good offense will always win. And people are learning to score in such a multitude of new ways. I mean, we have people coming to league expanding the three-point line. Post players who can shoot threes are versatile. So I think the individual player is just growing so much. So I would say offense. But I still think defense wins games.
Next question.
Caitlin, I'm just curious, how have you seen Aaliyah's playmaking develop this season?
To be honest, I'm not sure it's changed, because I've always said Aaliyah is a great playmaker. If you watch her game, you know how good she is with the ball in her hands. She brings the ball up full court. There was even times last year, I think it's just a comfortability thing, because in the past she plays more on the block, and then since coming into the league, she's kind of played a little bit more on the perimeter. And now with the offense that we run with Steph, I think just having the ball in her hands and really orchestrating that, especially if I'm getting picked up 94 feet or the other team's pressing, like we feel very comfortable giving Aaliyah the ball to bring it up full court. So, I mean, sure, she's certainly gotten better, but I only say that because I think she's been really good at it her entire career. She passes, she finds people on cuts really well. I mean, like she's making impressive passes on people cutting, getting open. I mean, they're not just point-blank wide open passes. So, it's another weapon for us, and she's been incredible in that regard.
Hi, Randall Williams, Bloomberg News. Annie mentioned the sponsorship side. I wonder, from the league messaging standpoint, as you all have been here, I mean, all of us have been to so many different events from sponsors, and I wonder how you all have seen the league grow. But also when you get in that negotiation room from the CBA perspective, when the messaging is expansion, when it's new sponsors and new revenue, and then you get in there and you're discussing salaries and so much more, how does that feel?
I mean, it's great. That is what we've been fighting for so long, is the league growing. So having new brands come in, having new sponsors come in is exactly what we want. We just also want to reap the benefits of that. That's obviously a lot of new money coming in. And for so long it was, people are not investing in women's sports. It's not accessible enough, and that's changing. And so that's what we are trying to change as well for us, is that we've been a part of that growth. The people before us have. We are, this current group now, are part of that. So we just want to make sure that we are also getting a cut of all this new money that's coming in.